Hi everyone, I am Amanda.
I'm Lindsay.
We are from Bucks County, Pennsylvania, and we're very excited to be starting our first DCP this year.
Well, DCP round 2,
Well,
kind of. We were supposed to do it before, but
yes.
We'll get into that later.
Yes.
But for our first video, we figured it'd be fun to do the DCP tag. So I guess let's get started.
Let's just get started.
How did you hear about the program?
I actually think I heard it through you and our other friend Priya. We were all huge Disney nerds in high school, and I just remember talking about like one day when we're in college we should do the program. Now we're graduated college and finally doing it.
I honestly don't even remember how I heard about it. I have a very specific memory of in high school talking about it with my guidance counselor, but at that point I had already known about it. If I had to guess, maybe I heard about it from my sister because she's also like a massive Disney fan, but I can't remember. How was the interview process?
So we both went through the interview process last year before the pandemic, where we actually went through all the interview steps, including the phone interview. And I was very nervous last time, but I watched a lot of videos to prepare myself, and I had like notes written out and everything. We'll have to find some pictures for you guys, or maybe make another video, because we were both very prepared for the phone interview.
I still have like my DCP wall like in my room because I like printed everything out. I had little note cards and just taped everything to my wall. It's still there. Love her. Same thing though. I was super nervous, especially for the WBI, because I had heard a lot about how they'll purposely ask the same question different ways to almost try to trip you up to make sure you're being honest. So I got like really in my head about the wording for the WBI phone interview. I actually wasn't as nervous just because I watched so many videos and I felt relatively prepared, and the recruiters are just amazing. So once you're on the phone with them and just talking to them, you're just having a normal conversation and talking about Disney. So yeah. Where were you when you found out?
This time around, we were in the middle of the pandemic still, pretty much. I mean, it was towards the end of the pandemic, so I was just sitting in my room working remotely, and I think I found out like right before I went into a meeting, so I had to like stay calm, but I was very excited.
Same thing, I was home, and last time I think I was also home. Well, I was up at school, but my dorm room. What is your role/preferred roles? I will be working attractions, which I'm very excited about. Last time I was supposed to work children's activities though, RIP, which was probably my preferred role. Though, of course, like who doesn't want to be a Disney princess, but.
This time around, I am quick service, food and beverage. I'm very excited about it, but last year I was supposed to be a photo pass photographer, and I think that would have been my preferred role because I think that would have fit my personality really well. I wanted to have the guest interaction, but I know I'm going to make the most of food service as well.
How did you find your roommates?
I don't know how
did we find each other?
We've known our roommates since middle school, so it was pretty easy for us.
Yeah. But we don't know who our other 2 roommates are going to be.
Yeah, so we're very excited to find out who our other roommates will be.
If you're watching this, hello, we love you already. What are you going to miss while in the program?
I'm very excited for the program, but it is kind of sad going into the program because we're going to miss our friends and family so much. We've had just a great summer this year, especially with our friend group, so I'm really going to miss that.
Same. Just like, especially with the pandemic, being home and spending a lot of time with our high school friends again, because college we were all separated, so it was like we all got really close again and then saying goodbye. But they're going to be visiting us a lot because we were actually supposed to all go to Disney together for the 50th. Now we'll be making magic for the 50th, but it'll be nice to see them when they come down and visit us. What's your favorite Disney park?
I always go back and forth, but I say that Animal Kingdom is my favorite. I don't know why. It doesn't have like my favorite rides in it, but it's the atmosphere. I love animals and wildlife so much. And I think my favorite memories of Disney as a child are in Animal Kingdom. So that's definitely my favorite park.
I'm torn as well because immediately I want to say Magic Kingdom for the nostalgia, and just when you think of Disney, it's Magic Kingdom. But the older I've gotten, the more I've appreciated Epcot. and I'm very excited to drink around the world because I haven't been there since I've been 21. I'm 23 now, by the way.
I have drank around the world before, but I'm very excited to do it with you.
Yes. So what is the first thing you want to do when you get there?
Well, the first thing is probably just going to be a lot of unpacking and moving in, I think. But I'm also very excited to experience flamingo crossings. I think hanging out by the pool and meeting other CPs, I'm just very excited for that.
I'm excited to just be in the parks and just take it all in because I'm always the type of person who has been like go with a Disney vacation and just had like 10-page itineraries and like everything planned down to the minute. So just to be able to walk around the parks and experience it and not have to rush and just be like, wow, I'm in Disney is just, I don't know, I'm excited to live there and really get to experience it all at a slower pace. What is the number one thing on your bucket list?
The number one thing on my bucket list, it's not a specific place, but I'm very excited to try all the restaurants in the resorts because, like Lindsay said, I always did my Disney trips like one thing to the next in the parks. There was no free time, so I've never really explored any of the restaurants, even in the parks really, but especially the amazing restaurants and bars in the resorts. I'm just so excited to try those for the first time.
Same thing pretty much, like definitely resort hopping because I've really only experienced the resorts that I've stayed at, which have been like the cheaper ones. Also Disney Springs, because I haven't really experienced Disney Springs since it's become Disney Springs. RIP Downtown Disney, loved her.
I still call it that sometimes, I'm not over it.
It's fine. So what is the one thing you hope to take away from your program?
For me specifically, I think I've wanted to be a cast member for so long, so I'm very excited to just take away all the lessons of being a Disney cast member and being a part of this amazing company. Like, I'm just so excited to go through traditions and to network with other cast members and become a cast member myself.
Pretty much the same thing. Like, I don't know, I'm trying to do that thing where I go into it with no expectations. That way I can just be like blown away by it all type of thing. I don't know, like I just want to, like there's nothing I really want to take away from it specifically, and just I want to let what happens and the universe shall decide what I take away from it. God, that was so cliche. I suck.
That's true. Thank you so much for watching our first video. We are very excited to share our program with you guys because there were so many vloggers that we have watched going into this, both our first program that got canceled and this program that helped us through the process. So we're just excited to share our experience and hopefully help some of you guys.
Especially now that things have changed, we really want to show you like what this new program looks like, especially Flamingo Crossings, because we'll be the first people to ever live there.
Yeah.
And we're excited to talk more about our roles and whatnot.
Yes.
Stay tuned for that because we'll go more in detail with our role reveals and everything. Thank you so much for watching and have a magical day.
Yes.
We promise we'll get better. No, we shouldn't say that.
Okay. Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cute. Okay,
Alright,
wait.
so we'll redo that.
Okay, wait.